The RV Show USA is brought to you by Flagstaff, Rockwood, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
Along the lines of what might lie ahead for campers, I feel compelled to toss out a little bit of what I see from the perspective of somebody who has owned and run a campground for 8 years. When I say that I run a campground, I mean I was actively engaged at our campground at least 3 or 4 days a week, every week for 8 years. 8 years, finding work campers was easy. 8 years ago it was. A work camper, in case you don't know, is somebody who engages, well, they're a full-time RVer. The campground exchanges their site and utilities in exchange for some work. Back then, the typical work camper arrangement was this. We're going to give you a site, including all your electric and Wi-Fi. Essentially, you're living at the resort for free, but you did pay in the form of 20 hours of work each week. Got it? And the work, it wasn't hard. In fact, much of it was super easy. It was making sure that the trash cans were emptied, the bathroom stayed clean, being visible for the guests who may need a little bit of help. That was 8 years ago. Today it is a different world. It is. Work campers not only expect a free site, but they are demanding wages, good wages. Well, that's understandable. But it gets worse. Because the campground can't find any work campers without paying them, they've got to go up on their rates. And campers don't like it. And who can blame them? But it gets worse. Even if a campground does pay a premium wage and provides a great site, full hookups at no charge, finding a good work camper who will actually work is getting more and more difficult. Every new hire promises they're going to work hard. They're going to tell you they want to be a part of the campground team. After 8 years of campground ownership and interviewing hundreds of people, going through a lot of work campers, I'm telling you, there is a work camper shortage like I have never seen before. And it is manifesting itself more and more all across the country. Campgrounds are short-staffed, and too many of their staff members are not doing much of the work either. That's one of the reasons I sold my campground. I simply got tired of work campers who wouldn't work. People who wanted a paycheck and a free place to live while they made up every excuse to not do something to make the campground better. Now, why am I telling you this? It's because this scenario is playing out all over the country, and most veteran RVers see it too. It's one reason you're seeing so many price increases. At too many campgrounds, not only is the level of service not as good as it may have been in the past, but the prices are going up. New campground rules and strict no refund cancellation policies are now today's norm. I wish I could honestly say that I see things getting better, but the days of hiring work campers who actually wanted to work, I think are a thing of the past. The takeaway for newbies, I think you're not likely to understand what I'm talking about because you've not experienced that magic that so many campgrounds used to provide. You'll only know what you know. But veteran RVers, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I do hope that things will change and hopefully return to the way I remember them when I bought my first campground 8 years ago. Okay, sorry for the rant.